You go do that. What are we doing today, Jeremy?
We are doing some stainless steel welding. So we tacked up this little triangle about what was it, 4 by 3 inches, 4 inches by 3 inches, and I'm not sure how thick that is, but it is thin. And so what we're doing with the purging is that tank of argon, pure argon. We have to tape up both ends of this triangle and all the corners of it. So, and we have to tape the hose into it. And then on one side of the tape, the opposite side that the argon is going into, we have to poke a few little pinholes in it so it can flush all the oxygen out. I learned this little tip off of another guy on YouTube. It said when you poke holes in it, he lets it run for about 30-ish seconds before you start welding on it. But he said, he worked in the field a lot with stainless steel. He said what you do is you lick your knuckle and you stick it right in front of the stream, and if it instantly turns cold, you know there's no oxygen in it and it's ready to weld on.
So you just want to put that like that?
Not right now. I'm going to do the other side.
Okay. So we'll get back to you and see how this goes.
How's it going?
So we're taping the hose on now. And
Yep.
what we're going to do is finish taping it up, turn the gas on, poke the holes in like you said. Now, what joint are we welding again?
Stop.
We put tape on it.
Yes, we did.
Why did we put tape on it? I can't remember why. Why would we put tape on it? We're trying to purge it.
Because the only thing that it needs to come out at, I'm going to poke holes in this end, and I'll take the tape off the top when I begin to weld it.
Oh.
But you notice there's 2 other joints on the bottom. Don't untape those before you want to weld those. Say I was on a piece of pipe. I wanted to do, let's say, 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Or is that backwards from what you're saying? So this would be 6 to 3. 6 to 3.
6 to 3, yeah.
I would only untape from 6 to 3, and then weld that, and then untape it more. And
Just keep going. Okay. I was trying to figure out what joint we was welding on, but we got it figured out now. It's a pretty boring process of just taping it up, but
They get angry with me because I like to be thorough, very thorough.
no. We need to be on this. This is very, very precise welding. It really is.
It's a box.
It's a box with, we got to purge it. And, yeah.
Very important project. Not really. This is an experiment. We're probably going to fail.
Experimental purging box is what we're going to call this video. I think. What do you think?
It's a good name.
Good name.
Good name.
Good name. Good name. Okay, that's what's going on.
I really don't know what he said. I'm disagreeing.
Okay, well, Well, we're going to stop the chatter here, and we'll hopefully get this finished up within the next 10 minutes. But, Jeremy might
He's making fun of me again.
Yeah, it might be a half hour trying to get this thing taped up. we are starting to purge, yes.
We started the purge.
Got the holes on the inside up right.
He turned it down, so I can't really feel it now. You can a little bit. It's lower. Lick your finger. Put it right in. Keep it there just for a minute.
Can't feel it. Got dirt on my hand.
Now I'm going to take the tape off here in a minute and acetone it again. Make sure it's really clean. I'm going to acetone my filler rod here. Make sure that's really clean.
Yep.
Then hopefully we'll
Figure out what happens,
hopefully
right?
we'll see some progress. Maybe not.
I gotta give this a little bit of a try. See how much of a failure I'm gonna be at it. I'm not a very good TIG welder. Well,
Oh no.
aluminum I am.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you
I didn't
did.
mean to.
Aluminum I am. I can weld aluminum pretty good now.
Alright,
Miles
one of
did.
my assistants hold this.
Hold it. Right.
Hey, back up. My job.
If you can't get to your local hardware store, go to Dollar General or some small place and get nail polish or remover. It's 100% acetone.
No,
and it
they
works.
make special brands. Some of it's not 100% acetone. Make sure it says 100% acetone on it.
Exactly. Got that?
100%.
100%. 110%.
120. 5.
250.
You beat me.
There's what we want.
Alrighty, well here, I'm gonna cut y'all off. We have acetoned it, cleaned the rod, we're ready to weld. I'm just a video camera guy today, I'm not no welder. I'm letting my assistant here do the welding today.
That's a good one. Anyway.
Yeah, ha, you're funny. Anywho.
We're gonna, should be, if I get my amperage and stuff right, it should be a pretty easy weld because it's in the flat position, easiest position.
But it's beer can 10.
Can 10.
It's not gonna be that easy to weld.
It is not, so don't be surprised if I
Fail at this, because I know I would.
Alright, we're gonna try it. Ready?
Go for it.
You're still recording?
Alright, we're back. Why ain't it arcing off?
Because we got quite a bit of tape on the bottom side.
There's another piece sticking underneath.
Yeah, you know, that's true. We could do that.
Oh, the thin piece that he had.
Where did you throw it at? Take 3.
Alright. I'm gonna fix a little something here. Rod holder.
Got it.
Gracias, mi amigo.
We got some tape, too much tape on the bottom, Brittany.
Yeah.
We got good ground on, I mean, the ground's right here, but here, move it around like here. Try a little
No,
closer.
no, that one.
We'll be right back.
Here. There we go.
We made a makeshift, what do they call it?
They call it a grasshopper. They use it on the pipeline because when you're welding on the pipeline, you don't have anything to clamp it on.
Yeah.
So they have this little doohickey where they put their ground clamp on it, and it sits down in the bevel on the point, and it's all made of metal, so it will transfer the current.
And we got that said doohickey right here.
That's very, very makeshift.
That's crude doohickey. See, I'm thinking of pipelining right now. This 3G right here.
3G is not pipelining.
Still what we're doing here, you know, groove weld, penetration, fun stuff. No, we're working on thin stuff today. You hurried up.
Shut up.
Come on, Granddad, let's do this. That's pretty daggone good, to be truthful.
Not too bad.
Too shabby.
Just for this thin stuff, that's not too bad. A concern I didn't blow a hole in
What's
it.
your machine set at?
I have it set at 38 amps, and I wasn't going the. For those of you who don't know much about TIGs, this has a high frequency foot pedal. I mean, it has a foot pedal. I'm not sure about high frequency because it can't do aluminum. It doesn't have the right frequencies to do aluminum. Doesn't have AC and all that. But the foot pedal controls your amperage. So it has 38. So if I have this foot pedal down here all the way to the floor, it only goes up to 38 amps. But I can have it anywhere in between that too.
38 to 0, exactly.
That's pretty daggone good for.
First try. Now, are you dabbing it in, or are you just laying it in?
I'm just
and
laying it in,
working?
and honestly, I'm just kind of running it over with the arc, or with the puddle.
Okay.
I'm just kind of laying this in here, so make sure it don't get away from me, blow out, and just kind of working my way over. I might do a little bit of back and forth, but not too much manipulation on this thin stuff. I'm gonna try and turn it around here because the edge is on the other side. Make sure I don't.
Nope. Hair lip nothing up right now. We just got that said doohickey. Here we go. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty good. I dropped something.
Okay, he dropped something. I didn't do nothing.
That's a clamp.
It's all good.
We're sitting here watching turn up stuff.
carbide chromium precipitation is when the chromium and carbide precipitate leach out of the stainless steel, and it loses its stainless steel characteristics.
Bam. Exactly right.
He's known as the weld god on this channel.
I need me some of those square glasses with the tape in the middle. I wonder, what was your...
Okay, so we just did this one joint. What's your thoughts?
You mean like the weld itself, how it welds?
Yeah, how it welds.
It welds a lot like mild steel.
Does it?
Mostly like mild steel, I think.
I will tell you this year, on camera, you look 10 pounds thinner, I swear. You're looking good.
Oh boy. This is what I have to work with, people.
Well, keep going.
Compliments? Okay, let's see how it is.
Will you shut up? Try the video.
Yes, ma'am.
Right here,
Hey, man, you wanna...
hey, right here, like you said, it got too warm, and I stayed there too long was the problem. I didn't move fast enough. Because with this lens, with the low amperage that I'm welding at, and this shade 10 lens, you cannot see very clearly. So it's just you gotta go with it. I might have to end up borrowing auto darkening hood where I could change it to a shade 9 or darker. This is a shade 10.